This week on Council Bluffs News, planning the future. Community officials continue to ask the public for its opinion on the renovation of the West Broadway corridor. Defending the World Wide Web. Iowa Western Computer Information Technology students complete a final using their skills to block hackers. And the Reaver Beat has details about how Iowa Western is giving transgenders a new housing option on campus. That and more all in this week's Council Bluffs News. Hello and welcome to this week's Council Bluffs News. I'm Marie Zeitner. The much-needed makeover of the West Broadway corridor is taking shape, and project planners continue to reach out to community members for public input. IWTV student McKenna Durbin has more.
This heavily traveled road has no doubt seen better days, and a plan for much-needed improvements continues.
West Broadway has always been somewhat of a priority.
April 28th, Council Bluffs Community Development holds their third and final public meeting to discuss the future of the West Broadway corridor plan.
It's a long-term process, and a lot can be accomplished over a 20-year period.
Plans for restoration began back in September 2014, and as the project sets in motion, you may ask, why now?
When the bunkie elevators were there and the railroad tracks were there, our focus always was just on Broadway itself. When those facilities were gone and that railroad track was gone, we could look at the whole area from A to Second more holistically.
From landscapes to transportation, the project's consultant team presents plans for improvement while audience members are able to give their own feedback.
See some new businesses, some new life in town down there would be nice.
The idea is to restore the 2-mile strip starting here on Avenue A and 2nd Avenue to 15th Street, all the way to I-29 and I-48 interchange. CB Community Development expects the designs to be completed by July of this year, but is still open to hearing public feedback. For CBTV 17, I'm McKenna Durbin.
An exact time frame for the start of construction has yet to be determined. For more information on the West Broadway corridor plan or to give comments and feedback, visit the city website councilbluffs-ia.gov. Veridian Credit Union has announced the location for its first future building in Council Bluffs. According to a press release, Veridian Credit Union will be on the northeast corner of 21st Street and West Broadway. With construction to begin this summer, the branch is expected to open in the spring of 2016. As one of the Metro's busiest state parks, it's important for Lake Manawa to always look presentable for visitors. Sunday, May 3rd, volunteers grab pokers, gloves, and garbage bags to pick up trash around the lake and park.
We accumulate a lot of trash at Lake Manawa, and it's very time-consuming for park staff to go out and clean the trash up, so this is a tremendous help.
This is the 11th annual Lake Manawa Cleanup Day. The park rangers remind people to pick up their own trash and throw it away properly before leaving. In news around the Bluffs, active senior citizens of Council Bluffs, listen up. The center located on South Main Street has gotten a facelift. The final touches are applied on April 30th, sealing the fitness center with a ribbon cutting and home-baked goodies for members of both the center and the city.
Very honored, very excited to be a part of an organization that is serving seniors, that's such a great part of Council Bluffs and the community here, and that's just really poised to grow.
For the first time in 15 years, the center has upgraded to new fitness machines, locker rooms, and showers. For more information on hours and membership prices, simply go to thecbcenter.org. Ending homelessness one step at a time. The Micah House hosts its 18th annual Champagne and Diamonds event May 2nd at the Mid-America Center. The night is based off of the Kentucky Derby, including a theme with a hat contest, a photo booth, and of course, the auction.
Fundraisers like Champagne and Diamonds are public awareness for sure, to let the community know the good things we are doing at the Micah House. And then in addition to that, the fundraising aspect, which allows us to keep our doors open.
With approximately 300 guests in attendance, the event is considered a success, with all proceeds going back into the Micah House budget. Officials estimate that money raised will help nearly 700 individuals by providing shelter, food, and clothing. Working hard in school is paying off for Thomas Jefferson High School students. Those with a GPA of 2.0 or higher are able to talk to local companies face-to-face about job opportunities during the Grow CB Student Employment Fair, April 30th.
We have currently 17 businesses, and we're looking for more. Businesses that hire our students on a part-time basis. And again, what we want to provide them is special access to this group of students who are meeting these grade and attendance qualifications.
Companies such as Best Buy, Walgreens, and the YMCA look for students to hire at the fair. This is the first job fair for high school students 16 and older. Abraham Lincoln, Lewis Central, and St. Albert High Schools are also part of the Grow CB program. In honor of the 150th anniversary of the end of the Civil War this year, the spring tea at the historic General Dodge House is blue and gray themed. Corey Nelson and Danette Hines-Snyder give a presentation on the Soldiers Aid Society.
It's what the women, particularly the Council Bluffs women, and then later the entire state of Iowa did to help support the local efforts of our boys on the front line. 65
people attend the tea, where they indulge in scones, desserts, and all kinds of sweets. Coming up on Council Bluffs News, Iowa Western CIT students protect the internet against hackers. And after the break, we'll explain why my selfie shown here could win me a big prize as part of Celebrate CB Week. Stu Pitts is in studio next.
It is about getting people out and taking selfies in the community and learning a little bit more about the community along the way.
The Mid-America Center is the Heartland's premier entertainment and convention center. April 25th, the Omaha Roller Girls take on the North Star Roller Girls in roller derby action. Then May 16th, they're back at the MAC for Sponsor Appreciation Night. The MAC offers free parking for all events, including those in the convention center. May 29th through the 31st, Okamacon comes to Council Bluffs. Then July 10th and 11th, enjoy all things British, movies, books, and more at British Fest 2015. Tickets, information, and more at midamericacenter.com.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
Heart disease affects 1 in every 3 women in America, but you can fight back. There's no time to lose. Mothers, sisters, daughters, families, and friends, it's time to shout louder, stand stronger, and demand change. Let's go!
To the Batmobile. Dang it.
To the invisible jet. Dang it. Together, we can put an end to heart disease. It's time to go red for women. I could use your help. Yeah! Learn more from the American Heart Association at www.goredforwomen.org.
Create new opportunities and expand your knowledge with Iowa Western's continuing and career education.
It was really intimidating to go back to school, but Iowa Western made me really feel like I could do it.
Our goal is to help students achieve success from education to employment.
Learn more, including information on extra benefits for Iowa residents at iwcc.edu/continuing_education.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. you could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
You wouldn't let money just blow out of your house. So when your AC or heater is on, make sure the doors, windows, and fireplace flue are shut tight. If you're headed out, turn down the AC or lower the heat by 10 degrees. And always keep your water heater set at 120. A little bit of common sense goes a long way. Get more great tips at energysaver.gov.
Welcome back to Council Bluffs News. I'm Marie Zeitner. Joining me in studio today is Sue Pitts from the Board of Directors of the Celebrate CB Committee. So thanks for being here, Sue.
You're welcome.
And Celebrate CB starts Friday, May 8th.
Yes.
But there's something new this year that's going on right now that people can participate in. So tell me more about this contest.
Okay, well, we have a selfie contest this year, and it is designed around our theme, which is Picture Me in CB. And it is about getting people out and taking selfies in the community and learning a little bit more about the community along the way.
And there are 5 different pictures, different selfies they need to take. So where are the locations or things needed in the background?
Okay, so people need to take 5 pictures, like you said, all 5 of them, and they'll be entered into the drawing. And the locations are any school in Council Bluffs, kindergarten through college, any art installation, which is outdoors in Council Bluffs, and we have a lot of those. Let's see, the Vietnam Vets Memorial in Bayless Park, any fountain in Council Bluffs, please not in your backyard, a public fountain. And I think, is that 5?
We'll go with it.
Okay.
And then to enter, they actually need to do a hashtag on either Twitter or Instagram.
Yes, so we need them to post the pictures either separately or together on Instagram or Twitter, just because those are networks that are social and we can find those.
Okay, and then once they have all 5 on either Instagram or Twitter, what are the prizes that they're eligible to win?
Okay, so we have really great prizes donated by CenturyLink, and Harrah's is going in on the grand prize, which is a season pass, 2 season passes to the Stir Cove concert series this 2015 season. So it's all of the concerts, the ones that have been announced and the ones that will be announced. And then we also have family swim passes to the Council Bluffs schools and activity passes to our Council Bluffs schools for the 15 season. They can either choose any of the high schools or they can choose a booster pass for Iowa Western.
Okay, and then the contest ends on May 14th.
Yes.
On that Thursday, and then winners will be announced on the 16th during the Celebrate CB parade.
Yes, so we'll be announcing the Twitter handle or the Instagram handle of the winner. Sometimes those are a little obscure, so we might not have a name. But we'll also be sending a message to that person, and they'll have 7 days to claim their prize.
All right, well, looking forward to it.
Yeah.
So thanks for being here, Sue.
Thank you.
Stick around, more Council Bluffs news after the break.
Everybody has a dream. Mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Schedule your campus visit today. Iowa Western. The world is waiting.
Why is my son having trouble in school?
Finding lowest airfare to Istanbul.
No, I'm tired of fighting with my son over his homework.
Home, walk, restaurant. Need a review?
No. He's smart, but his mind wanders.
7 wonders of the world.
Why don't you understand me?
I do. I was trying to show how Connor feels every day. Redirecting to understood.org.
Join parents and experts at understood.org, a free online resource about learning and attention issues to help your child thrive.
For those dealing with the daily struggles of caring for a loved one, we hear you. That's why AARP created a community with experts and other caregivers to help us better care for ourselves and the ones we love.
This is the moment I knew. His future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
It's the 3rd annual Cyber Defense Competition taking place with all of the Iowa Western CIT students. Here's IWTV student Creighton Evans with more.
It's a race against time. Iowa Western students building, defending, and protecting against villains of the web.
It's a fake internet inside of our systems, and it's all protected so it can't get out, so no viruses are released to the public.
The 3rd annual Cyber Defense Competition is taking place in Fremont Hall on Friday, May 1st. Acting as a final for the students in the Information Technology program.
Students have been given a network of several computers. Some of them they have to build themselves. Some of them are older systems that they have to fix and repair.
The objective is simple, last longer than the other teams, but all of them having one goal in mind, keeping the hackers out of the system.
We're kind of pretending we're businesses, and we're trying to keep all of our users and our network safe from corruption.
Just down the hallway, in the port, is where the hackers are.
We have a number of industry people and UNO graduate students that are coming over and attacking the systems.
Breaking past the firewall is a task that could take all day.
We're actually getting into the real stuff now. We weren't allowed to do full-fledged attacks until afternoon, but now it's definitely getting to the real stuff.
Meanwhile, Iowa Western students continue to buy time with different strategies of defense, capping a final that's certainly not stress-free, but a welcome change from the books.
It's a lot of fun. I'm learning a lot of new stuff. There's a lot of teamwork, and obviously it's very noisy here, so we're all having fun and talking a lot.
For more information on the CIT program, visit iwcc.edu. For CBTV 17, I'm Creighton Evans.
Thanks, Creighton. The engineering program at Iowa Western loves the event and hopes to keep it going for many years. The dogs are loose at the MAC. The Let's Talk Derby Run for Wet Noses is back for its 7th year this May Day. The event features WOWT's John Nicely as the MC and hosts a silent auction, dinner buffet, and more with a dog fashion show to top off the evening. At $50 per seat, proceeds from the event benefit the Midlands Humane Society.
This is our biggest fundraiser of the year for Midlands Humane Society. We always have it the first Friday of May. And yes, we look forward to go on for a long time.
The Midlands Humane Society holds a number of fundraisers throughout the year to help fund its operation. Visit the events tab at midlandshumanesociety.org for more details. Still to come on Council Bluffs News, the Beaver Beat has details about how Iowa Western is giving transgenders a new housing option on campus. Stick around for Pets of the Week and our weekly events calendar. And also, don't forget to take a selfie in one of the 5 areas in Council Bluffs. Here's another example of the selfie contest for Celebrate CV Week. We'll be right back.
You make me wear my bike helmet. Taught me never to run with scissors. And to follow the swimming rules.
You tell me to stay away from drugs.
To always buckle my seatbelt.
So why do you keep a loaded gun in your drawer?
How safe is that?
You asked them to follow some safety rules. Now they're asking you. In fact, they're counting on you. Never let your gun get into the wrong hands. Remember, always lock it up. Visit ncpc.org.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
Hi, I'm Sean Crawford for the Reaver Beat. There are some changes coming to Iowa Western's Residence Hall. The school's expanding and making housing gender inclusive, helping some students live more comfortably on campus. Check it out.
It's to create a safe space for them to live and in a welcoming environment for them to be placed in.
It's called Pride Community. Director of Residence Life, Liz Lucan, says it's a residential community within Suites 2, geared towards students and allies of the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and intersex community who are interested in personal growth within a safe and supportive environment. Lucan helped start this program when she had a special request last fall.
Iowa Western in Residence Life had a student come to them who was making an accommodation request for housing. The student was a female, legally a female student, but identified as a male and was transitioning to male, so a transgender student. And so that student wanted to live on the male side of housing.
From there, Lucan and other administrators found a solution by revising the housing application. She says this will help dozens of students on campus who may be a part of the LGBTQIA+ community.
What we decided to do was add an option onto our Iowa Western housing application that allows students to do what we call gender self-identify. And so students still have to answer what their legal sex is, but right underneath their legal sex, they can indicate, I may be female, but I identify as male.
Lucan says overall this is a positive movement in terms of making students feel comfortable and safe. She explains that if they identify as LGBTQIA+, they are not forced to live in this housing. It's their choice. Students have different opinions on how the Pride Q housing will turn out.
I've got a lot of friends that are in that particular community, and I know for a fact that most of them don't want to be, gated off or treated different.
I think it's a good step to raise more awareness and more acceptance of it, because otherwise they're kind of forced to be hidden from it.
Transgender students like Austin Schwartz like having the option and knowing there's a safe place to go on campus.
I think it's a great idea that these transgender people like me would live together and share the same thought and basically be happy.
The Pride Q housing goes into effect next fall, and so far 40 applications have been turned in, and Lucan says that's about capacity. And thanks to the huge support of IWCC administration and students, LGBTQIA+ students like Austin will feel much safer living on campus. For the Reaver Beat, I'm Sean Crawford.
Time now for Pets of the Week. Served by by Toby Jack's Mineola Steakhouse, home of the Thursday night taco ride.
Hi, I'm Terry Mills with Midlands Humane Society, and today I've got 8-year-old Charlie. He was found as a stray here in Council Bluffs, and he's available for adoption. He's a great sweet boy, as you can see. He's looking for a loving home. He's a pretty easy keeper. He's very calm, very nice dog, great with kids, great with other dogs. Not sure about cats though, so you'll have to work on that. But if you'd like to meet Charlie, please come on down today. Charlie's file number is 15035. 15035. This is Bo. He's a 3-year-old Shepherd Collie mix. He's great with kids, great with other animals. Bo's file number is 15562. He's up to date on all shots, neutered, and microchipped. He's looking for a wonderful home. As you can see, he's pretty calm, but he's still got a lot of puppy left in him. He likes a lot of exercise. So if you're interested in Bo, come on down to Midlands Humane Society today. This is 10-week-old Tiger. Tiger's a domesticated short hair. He's a male. He was an owner surrender brought in. Tiger's file number is 15824. And he's a little bit young, so we don't know yet if he's good with other cats, dogs, or children, but he's got a great attitude and he loves to talk. This is 1-year-old Bruce. He's a domesticated short hair brought in as an owner surrender. He's looking for the perfect home. He's great with other animals, great with kids, very cuddly as you can see. Not sure about housebroke yet, we're working on that. And we are also working on a foster program. So if you're interested in fostering any kind of cats, please contact us at 712-396-2270, or you can come down to Midlands Humane Society at 1020 Railroad Avenue in Council Bluffs.
Time now for our weekly events calendar. Join Gloria Kemery from 3 to 4:30 at the Council Bluffs Public Library this Thursday at the Secret Garden Tea. RSVP for a spot by calling 712-323-7553 extension 132. The Main Street Farmers Market begins this Thursday from 5 to 8 p.m. Fresh, local produce, baked goods, and even crafts can be found on the 100 block of West Broadway. The Farmers Market will continue through September. Celebrate at the River begins Friday, May 8th. Mayor Walsh will cut a ribbon to kickstart the event at 6 p.m. at River's Edge Park. A free concert and taste of Council Bluffs will follow. Thanks for watching this week's Council Bluffs News. CBTV would love to hear from you. You can contact us by email at cbtv@iwcc.edu, by phone at 712-325-3312, or by searching CBTV17 on Facebook and Twitter. Remember to keep it here for the latest scores and updates for local sports in your community by tuning in to the Bluffs Sports Zone with JJ Davis. For your Council Bluffs News, I'm Marie Zeitner. See you next week.